Long and Mei Meimei stand at the center of one of the internet's most curious love mysteries, a story that no agency confirmed, no interview clarified, yet millions of fans seem convinced is real. In the crowded world of online dramas and celebrity culture, rumors usually fade as quickly as they appear. But somehow, the whispers surrounding these two actors refuse to disappear. Instead, they grow stronger with every silent moment. It begins, as many modern legends do, with a scene that looks almost too perfect to be acting. The camera cuts to a quiet rooftop set during the filming of a short drama. The sun is falling slowly behind the skyline, turning the sky into a golden painting. The script calls for a simple moment. The characters must hold hands and promise to meet again in another life. A standard romantic line, the kind actors deliver 1,000 times without thinking. But something strange happens. When Long takes Mei Meimei's hand, the silence on set becomes unusually deep. The crew stops moving. Even the director pauses before shouting, "Cut." The actors are supposed to release their hands after the line, yet they don't. They remain still, looking at each other as if the world around them has disappeared. Fans later replay that clip hundreds of times. Some say the pause lasted only 3 seconds. Others insist it was 10. But to viewers watching through a screen, it felt like eternity. That moment became the first spark, the moment when fans began asking a question that would echo through comment sections for months. Was that really acting? In the age of social media, a single mysterious moment can travel across the internet like wildfire. Within days, screenshots spread across platforms. On forums and video apps, fans slowed the clip down frame by frame. They analyzed eye movements. They studied breathing patterns. They compared it with scenes from other dramas. And the conclusion many arrived at was astonishing. The chemistry between Long and Mei Meimei looked too natural. Soon, the internet did what it always does when stars remain silent. It began building its own story. Fans started noticing other small details. During a behind-the-scenes video, Long casually passed a water bottle to Mei Meimei before anyone else on the crew. A simple gesture, yet fans turned it into a theory. "He always notices her first," someone commented. Another fan pointed out something even stranger. At 2 different public appearances months apart, both actors were seen wearing similar small pendants, delicate lock-shaped necklaces that looked almost identical. The photos spread rapidly. A coincidence? Or secret symbolism? The debate exploded. Some fans insisted it was proof of a hidden relationship. Others argued it meant nothing. But the lack of any official explanation only made the mystery more fascinating. And that silence became the most powerful ingredient in the entire story. Because when celebrities say nothing, imagination fills the empty space. Across social media, entire communities formed around the possibility that Long and Mei Meimei were more than co-stars. Fans gave their pairing a nickname, created edits of their scenes together, and even wrote fictional stories imagining how their romance might have started. One viral fan edit showed their drama scenes blending with real behind-the-scenes footage. The video ended with a simple line written across the screen. "Some love stories don't need confirmation." Millions watched. Thousands commented. And the belief only grew stronger. But what makes this phenomenon so fascinating is not just the possibility of romance. It is the way fans themselves became storytellers. Every photograph turned into a clue. Every interview became evidence. Even the smallest coincidence could ignite new theories. For example, one fan noticed that during separate live streams weeks apart, both Long and Mei Meimei mentioned loving the same obscure dessert shop. That single detail sparked a wave of speculation. Did they go there together? Fans asked. "No way, that's random," another wrote. Of course, none of it could be proven. Yet that almost made the story more powerful. In traditional celebrity culture, relationships are confirmed through official statements, paparazzi photos, or public appearances. But in the digital age, fans sometimes build narratives entirely on fragments, a glance here, a shared object there, a mysterious silence everywhere. And sometimes those narratives become more compelling than reality itself. The truth is, the human brain loves patterns. When people admire two individuals and see them repeatedly together on screen, the mind begins connecting invisible threads. It turns coincidence into destiny and chemistry into love. For fans of Yulong and Yang Mei Meimei, the story feels almost cinematic. Two actors meet through a drama. Their characters fall in love. The chemistry looks too real to ignore. Then the actors themselves remain silent, leaving the audience suspended between fiction and possibility. It is the perfect modern fairy tale. But there is another reason fans continue believing, even without confirmation: hope. In an entertainment industry often dominated by carefully managed publicity, genuine emotion feels rare. When viewers think they might be witnessing something real, something unscripted, it creates a powerful emotional connection. Fans want the story to be true because it represents authenticity. A reminder that behind the lights, scripts, and cameras, two people might actually find something meaningful. And so the legend continues. Every new drama appearance reignites discussion. Every shared event creates new speculation. Even when months pass without any sign of confirmation, the community remains active, piecing together clues like detectives in a romantic mystery. Some fans even joke that the silence itself is the biggest clue of all. If nothing was happening, one viral comment read, "Someone would have denied it already." Whether that statement is logical or not hardly matters, because the belief has already become part of the fandom's culture. Edits, theories, and discussions keep the narrative alive, turning two actors into the center of a story that exists somewhere between reality and imagination. And perhaps that is the most remarkable part of the phenomenon. The story no longer belongs solely to Yulong and Yang Mei Meimei. It belongs to the fans. They are the ones writing chapters, connecting moments, and keeping the mystery alive across thousands of posts and videos. In a way, the audience has become the author. As long as the actors remain silent, the narrative will continue evolving, growing richer, deeper, and more dramatic with every passing day. Maybe one day the truth will finally emerge. Perhaps an interview will reveal everything. Maybe a photograph will confirm the rumors. Or perhaps nothing will ever be explained. But until that moment arrives, the mystery surrounding Yulong and Yang Mei Meimei will remain one of the internet's most intriguing romantic puzzles. A story built not on official confirmation, but on glances, gestures, and the unstoppable imagination of millions of fans who still believe that somewhere behind the scenes, the script might actually be real. Sparkles.